If President Biden were to win re-election, what would you think would happen to the country?
It would be destroyed. It's on that road now. It's on total destruction right now as we speak.
If he wins re-election, what would you do?
I mean, first, I guess I'm always going to say that something was happening. It's not right.
So there's no way that Trump could lose where you think it's legitimate?
No, I don't think he could lose. I think
No, but what I'm saying is if Trump were to lose, there's no circumstance where you would think it was legitimate.
No, there's no way. I don't think it'd be legit. I think the other election wasn't legit. I thought there were some sort of things that were happening under the table.
But even though it, 60 or 71 courts proved it.
I guess, but I don't know. That's how it goes. What I believe, I don't think he won, but can't do nothing about it.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Trump rallies are a three-ring circus. MAGA nut jobs come from miles around dressed to the hilt in Trump merchandise to go see their orange Lord and Savior. The rallies attract the underbelly of society and are a gathering place for the undereducated, intoxicated, and just plain stupid.
And he started all this trouble.
What trouble?
That's racism and all that.
The division of the United States has all come from Obama.
In what way?
Because he's black and he tore it one way and tore it one way. And I mean, they expect you to believe what they say and not let the American people think for themselves.
I think we had about enough.
Is there anything that President Biden has done that you...
One thing right. He did not do one thing right. He's done everything to hurt this country. And, shutting the oil off on day one, opening the borders. If they can open up borders and get away with that, they can get away with anything. And they're proving that they are getting away with anything. Corruption all over the place. And so it's like I was talking to my friend, the people will have to come back and get Trump back in there to straighten this mess out. But there's been a lot of damage done already.
The people who attend are the Trump faithful. These are the people who Donald Trump relates to on a third grade level. They turn into ultra stupid versions of themselves when put behind a camera. These are the very same people who accuse President Biden of taking money from China, but look the other way when they buy merchandise that's made in China, namely every piece of Trump paraphernalia that they own.
President Trump, one thing that helped your life?
Streets were safer. People were respected. The blue was respected.
Right. And when you say the blue, you're talking about the police?
You bet.
And what do you think's happened to that?
Woke took over.
What does woke mean to you?
Demented. They got real problems.
But how would you define it is what I mean?
How would I define it? They lack some values that I don't have. They're just a different bunch.
What's one thing that Trump did when he was president? One thing that made your life better?
Well, it kept the illegal immigrants at a minimum.
And how did that help your life specifically?
Because, he's... Well, with all the people coming over here and the drugs and all that over here, I mean, the kids ain't got a chance.
Trump supporters are quick to blame Democrats for every problem in the world while giving Donald Trump a free pass. Not one of these brain-dead morons can elaborate on the reasons that they support Trump either. When asked to explain some of their reasons, it's never based on an intelligent argument. It's always feeling-based reasoning. Donald Trump makes them feel good about hating other people.
What's one thing that you loved about his presidency when he was presidency that helped your life?
Well, I'll be very honest with you. I am all about biblical, civical truth. And he was too. He believed in one man, one woman for marriage. He did not believe in abortion. He did not believe in the LGBTQ, whatever they're doing. He wasn't trying to destroy America, but build it up according to the principles of the Bible.
It's a case of people wanting to feel good about themselves, and it doesn't matter if they are right or not. These people are the definition of insanity. Trump cult members are committed to their delusions. Donald milks them for money, and they love it. There isn't a single working brain cell between the entire group of jackaloons. So when TYT's Michael Shure asked them what they would do when Joe Biden wins re-election, they admit that they will remain oblivious to factual evidence. None of these brain-dead jackaloons knows how to think for themselves, and it's obvious when they get get asked to explain their position. They all seem to regurgitate the same talking points that are playing on right-wing media.
Is there anything specific that he did to make your life better?
A lot of stuff. I mean, he was, I would say, for the economy, housing, all that stuff, a lot affordable. You could go in the grocery store and buy food and, walk out with a cart full. Now you get a little half a bag full of food.
Do you blame the pandemic on that at all?
No, the pandemic, that was just a big, I never got none of my shots or nothing, and I never got it.
What was one thing he did that you loved?
The best thing he did love, I'd say, more or less, he helped out more or less like our trade deal, put tariffs against China, so we get more of free trade what was coming in.
And that hurt some farmers in this state, though, didn't it?
Well, of course it did.
What about the tariffs, though? Did that hurt?
No, he helped us farmers. Trump helped us with the farming and the agriculture.
Even with the tariffs, because a lot of farmers said we're going to have to bite the bullet here.
Well,
shoes untied.
Well, no, that doesn't hurt us. That helps us down the road in the long run.
When a leader shows intolerance towards another group of people, it gives his followers permission to do the same. This is why Trump supporters are so adamant in standing up for him. Donald Trump has given the imbeciles who follow him a sense of purpose. He has convinced them that one group of people are trying to take something away from them, and he's standing in the way of that happening. It's a cheap con, but his supporters never fact-check him. We've seen all kinds of characters at these rallies, and many have been seen all over social media because of something stupid that they have said or did. Trump rallies are a gathering place for conspiracy nuts, pseudoscience, and whack jobs. It makes one wonder how some of these folks make it from day to day. Are people really that stupid to invest their time and money into supporting someone else's delusion? Apparently so. The Trump faithful exhibit many of the same narcissistic traits that Donald Trump exudes. Donald never admits the possibility of ever being wrong about anything. He claims to be an expert in topics that he has no idea about. His followers are the exact same way. The Trump cult love Donald because of his oppositional defiance to everything and everyone. They think that their would-be leaders are afraid of him and that he alone can save the world. Trump supporters are as dumb as a stump. They can't even accept the fact that they've been used to spread misinformation and propaganda to whoever will listen. What a bunch of morons. And that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.